Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Rage video where today, ladies and gentlemen, or tonight I should say, we are going to be taking our very first look into UK supergroup UK. Kind of just like speaks for itself, by the way, doesn't it? Also, this is one of those groups, I think they came into this quite late into the 70s and they had a very, very short career, if what the account I read was true. I usually don't like going into finding out a bit about groups if that I'm just hearing about for the first time, but I think I'll make the exception because the UK were a British progressive rock supergroup originally active from 1977 until 1980, so just under 3 years. That's not very long in the world of music, but then again, Buddy Holly had by all accounts, a fairly short career as well, but that's not what's important. The band was composed of singer-bassist John Wetton, keyboards, electronic violinist Eddie Jobson, guitarist Alden Holdsworth, and drummer Bill Bruford, who was later replaced by drummer Terry Bozzio, which is going to be featured on the song we have today. Now, the song we got today, ladies and gentlemen, is called Danger Money, and it's the very first song on the album, Danger Money, which I believe came out in about like 78 or possibly late 77. I'll find out all that when the time comes, well, towards the end of the video anyway. So, 8 minutes, let's just get ourselves started. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. Danger Money in 3, 2, 1, and...
Swing on that long, but I got a job with the pipes on. I hit, so I must get away. It's one hell of a lifestyle, but then it brings in the pain. Nowhere to hang my gun, no time to say hello. And every mother's son, he wants to see you swing. I take the job again, you'll never know. I dread the moment when the telephone will ring.
What is it?
Like this guy, cause songs when it's free on the internet. Ha! Look. Look at this guy doing a zoom in.
I didn't get.
It's called Android Boy.
This is good for the Wii U because they grew up like getting small dates, so at least now we got some small dates.
Yeah. I can download music way better though. Like even though like the it's really fast. Really put it on the slide. You literally can just do it like right away.
That's cool.
If you want to hear it, it won't take long.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, listen.
Okay,
Alright, Patrick. Cheers.
That's
alright. I like that song.
What now?
Right, anyway, okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and...
I got a Luger stuck in my thigh. I got a Magnum as well. I got my cold eyes for comfort. I can be hotter than hell. I'm a professional man. I could see you in seconds flat. I could show you no mercy. Well, they don't pay me for that. A fine political man. Someone's got to go. Just need name, time, and address. Pencil down below. I get out just in time. No one tells the tale. I know that's left is mine. But how do you pay your money? Pay your money. Pay your money. survive. When the price tags are down, I'm lucky to be alive. When I think back on my past, I do the same thing again. I got a bug now for the danger, just take the money and run. I start this whole machine with bullets fly. I'm nowhere to be seen, too afraid to die. It's on the news tonight. They wonder who you are. I'm on another flight, but you ain't going nowhere.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for Danger Money by UK. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. That was the best way I could sort of like put it to words. It's like the account of this guy who I think is an assassin, a gun for hire, and now it was sort of like threw me for a loop when he mentioned political mess and calling himself a soldier of fortune, because now I'm sort of getting the idea that he works for the government, and well, who exactly he takes out, it's never technically noticed who is the person he's after. Is it somebody like a drug lord? Is it a political opponent? Is it just some random person they need to eliminate from the streets? Who is it that they want to get rid of? I'm a professional man. I could see you in seconds flat. I could show you no mercy. Well, they don't pay me for that. So is he an assassin, or maybe he's a police officer, for example, and his job is not to show brutality but to maintain law and order? Or again, to go back on the idea of the assassin sort of point of view, maybe that's exactly why the government will want this anyways, to enforce law and order on a more particular sort of person. Because even if you saw like the album cover, it's this guy in a smart suit with what looks like all sorts of deodorant and cologne beside him on this very expensive looking marble sink. Maybe he's just washing his hands of the whole affair, which perhaps he's got something he wants to get. That's why, again, I'll go back to the idea of perhaps being an assassin, because he's just washing his hands of the whole affair, because he's obtaining blood money. It's not really so much danger money, because there are certain points where danger is accountable for just about anything we do, no matter what kind of like work we're in. I mean, think about what doctors and nurses and care home staff people have to go through right now due to the pandemic. Think about what they've got to suffer and how dangerous just earning minimum wage is going to be for them in these circumstances. Awful to think of. Then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you get the particularly, very, very particular issue, especially when it comes down to the fact that it sounds almost too normal for words. UK have got this really, really good idea, this good idea down of like downplaying a lot of this by making the beat of danger money do. They're making it really, really pleasant and as though there's no danger whatsoever and everything is just going to play out the way it should. Like, the only thing it could remind me of is something like really early Genesis, or something like Selling England by the Pound, or what was it, Further Filth, something on that album. I do remember hearing something from that, but Genesis, because Genesis had this thing about where they would downplay like something traumatic by saying that, I know, the lamb lay down on Broadway, but then again, by that token, I don't know, Genesis never really was quite that catchy as from what I remember. But then again, I don't know really what else I meant to say this. I was fairly impressed because for one, the comparison to Genesis, two, the sort of like really tactile analysis of somebody working in a great position of danger. I mean, he has to carry around weapons on him, for God's sake. I mean, that seems fairly, speaks for itself as far as, I go, or I'm concerned. And it was just an overall good little number. And I should be able to come back to UK in the near future. And I'm looking forward to what happen we get into next, because like I said, there isn't too much to talk about when it comes to UK, but I'm pretty sure we could find things to talk about. Don't get me wrong. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below and let me know what you guys thought of Danger Money by UK. Please also make sure to also like and subscribe so you get daily notifications when my videos come out. And I hope to love you guys again in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.